Hi, I'm Carol Alaloof, and I'm the founder of Exaltus, a company that specializes in turning complex information into visual stories. I love it, but for years I struggled with the challenges of many small service businesses. It looks like this. You work really hard, but you just can't seem to get your profits where you want them. Because to make more money, you have to put in more work, and you eventually hit a cap of available hours.
Ouch.
Sure, you can hire more people, but as your revenue grows, so do your expenses. You could cut some corners, but you don't want to compromise the quality of the service your clients expect from you. And so you feel stuck. I've lived that reality myself, and so I've made this video to share a few of my non-obvious tips to scale your small service business the right way. First, if you sell your service on an hourly basis, consider selling clearly defined packages instead, charging a set price for promised results. That way, if you find creative ways to do the same work in less time and at a lower cost, you won't reduce your income. And that's better for your new clients too, because they don't feel like they're signing a blank check. They know exactly what they'll get and at what cost. And speaking of new clients, helping your prospects self-educate keeps sales coming in even when your client work is keeping you busy. A few ideas. Create and SEO content that attracts prospects and answers their questions on their path to purchase. Produce downloadable resources to entice visitors to sign up for your email list. Create an automated email sequence to help you nurture your relationships with subscribers until they're ready to become clients. And make sure your landing pages are effective and optimized for conversion.
Check this out.
And when prospects do become clients, it's critical that you onboard them the right way. Systematizing your onboarding doesn't just save you time, it gets your client relationships started on the right foot by celebrating new clients, letting them know what they can expect from working with you, and streamlining your discovery process so you get all the information you need from clients as efficiently as possible. Next, figure out the best, most efficient way to deliver each service instead of reinventing the wheel every time. Remember that standardizing your process doesn't mean you offer everyone the same results. A web developer can create a unique website for each client using the same process every time. 5. List all the tasks that are part of each process and see which ones you can automate, especially the ones that have to be done again and again. Before you start automating, eliminate the tasks that don't contribute to your long-term growth, and pay special attention to the transition tasks where we often waste a lot of time feeding the output of one step in the process into the next. Also, remember that when you run a service business, strong communication matters. Unfortunately, it's also often the first thing to suffer as you grow. Systematizing your communication gets the right information to the right people at the right time. For example, for every time you hit a standard milestone, you can create email templates to share your accomplishment and to let your clients know what comes next. And between milestones, if there are long stretches of time when you're head down and working, your silence could unnerve your clients. Instead, you can build trust by creating a tool they can consult at any time and that gives them a window on your progress.
Yes.
And speaking of self-service, my 7th tip is to capture client choices efficiently. There are probably steps in your process where you give your clients options to choose from. Watching them make these types of decisions during a meeting can be painful for everyone. Instead, create simple tools to capture your clients' choices, giving them the chance to confer with colleagues and make their decisions in their own time. My 8th tip is to create SOPs and checklists. SOPs are step-by-step instructions, and checklists, of course, ensure your team carries out repetitive tasks efficiently and delivers consistent, quality results. 9 is to organize your documents. It sounds so basic, but we waste a crazy amount of time looking for information and documents. Take the time to organize your folders thoughtfully in a way that mirrors your workflow, so that you know exactly where to find what you're looking for at a moment's notice. Finally, if you've completed all the other steps and you're still stretched to the limit, it might be time to delegate. But if you need help only sporadically, instead of committing to long-term employees, consider outsourcing to an experienced freelancer or agency instead. And ideally, distribute the work so that everyone is in their sweet spot, doing the work that they do best. Scaling your service business is an iterative process that you fine-tune over time. Here are my 3 best tips to help you continually improve. Identify and address bottlenecks and single points of failure in your operations. Keep a close eye on your financials. Remember that your goal here is to increase revenues at the same or greater profitability. Keep tweaking your processes until that happens. At the end of each mandate, survey each client to see what you could have done better. This is also an opportunity to ask satisfied clients for testimonials and referrals to help you secure more business. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel.